The Backrooms. You've been here before. Level 325, Boomtown. Meg notice. Widespread, dangerous hazards occur frequently in this level. High mobility and keen senses are required for survival. Survival difficulty. Class 3E, Environmental. Unsafe, unsecure, non-entity hazards. Description. Level 325, colloquially known as Boomtown, is an infinite, high-density metropolis composed entirely of skyscrapers perpetually under construction. Each building is enveloped in an outer shell of bamboo scaffolding reminiscent of Hong Kong. Footnote: city region of the front rooms. End footnote. Giving the level a distinctive appearance. The skyscrapers appear to assemble autonomously, with the scaffolding rising seamlessly alongside each new floor. Construction noises, ranging from angle grinders to jackhammers, echo throughout the level, and originate from no visible source. These sounds are believed to be generated by the level itself, as a form of ambient background noise. The overcast sky is not properly visible through the thick clouds of dust, and the average temperature is roughly 17 degrees Celsius, 63 degrees Fahrenheit. Strangely, the construction process for the buildings is remarkably fast, with each floor taking approximately 2 minutes to complete. Image caption: photo depicting 3 buildings under construction in Boomtown. All buildings in Boomtown suffer an inevitable collapsing event after reaching the height limit, estimated between 250 and 330 meters. Footnote: 820 and 1,080 feet high. End footnote. Wanderers who have witnessed these events describe a sudden trembling, followed by a sharp blue flash near the upper levels. In an instant, the top of the building seems to implode inward, compromising the integrity of the entire structure. After that, the remainder of the skyscraper usually topples sideways in a cascade of concrete, steel, and bamboo. Being in close proximity to a collapsing skyscraper in Boomtown is extremely hazardous. Shards of debris rain down with immense force, and even a single impact can prove fatal. The risk of being buried beneath tons of rubble is also significant, with suffocation and crushing injuries posing a serious threat to any wanderer caught too close. The Meg strongly advises that wanderers remain vigilant and maintain a safe distance from any structures that appear around the height limit, as a collapse can occur very swiftly. The standard duration from the first signs of a collapse to the building impacting the ground is approximately 15 seconds. If the ground begins to shake beneath one's feet, the immediate course of action should be to vacate the nearby area without hesitation. Encounters with other wanderers or entities in Boomtown are exceedingly rare. Since the level's initial discovery in 2011, only a few adult facelings have been reported with concrete verification. The scarcity is largely due to the extreme environmental hazards. Most entities that enter Boomtown do not survive long, lacking the innate instincts or awareness to avoid the near-constant and spontaneous danger. On the surface, typical city structures such as roads, pavements, street signs, street lamps, and rarely, vehicles, are present and can be interacted with. Buildings under construction are accessible and primarily serve as temporary asylum from nearby collapses. These structures can be traversed via flights of stairs. Footnote: elevator shafts exist but are not operational. End footnote. And may occasionally contain a basement. However, supplies are scarce, as each floor lacks interior furnishings and electricity. Wanderers should also be aware that buildings they temporarily occupy may collapse with little to no warning, offering limited time to escape. In the immediate aftermath of a collapse, the rubble and debris slowly begin to no-clip through the ground until all traces have vanished. Almost immediately after this process completes, the building begins reconstruction from the ground up. It is assumed that the structures recycle materials from their previous iterations, as no external source of construction materials has been identified. This behavior strongly suggests that every building within the level is bound to a never-ending cycle. The Blue Channel. The trigger behind the collapsing event ties directly into the Blue Channel. Through laser-based vertical mapping, the Meg determined that Boomtown's skybox height fluctuates inconsistently between 250 and 330 meters, an unusually low ceiling for a level with an open sky. These findings suggest that the Blue Channel is actively encroaching upon the vertical boundaries of Boomtown. When a skyscraper exceeds this unstable height limit, its upper structure breaches the boundary and forcibly no-clips into the blue channel. This abrupt spatial disruption severs the top of the building from the rest. This theory is further reinforced by the consistent appearance of a sharp blue flash at the moment a collapse is triggered, an anomaly believed to signify direct connection with the blue channel. Bases, outposts, and communities. There are no known bases, outposts, or communities on this level. Entrances and exits. Entrances. Entering a construction site in level 11, the city that never sleeps, will no-clip wanderers to level 325. Walking underneath a ladder on any level will abruptly no-clip wanderers to level 325. Exits. Entering a building that has a basement level and walking down the stairs towards it often leads to level 2, abandoned utility halls, but can rarely also lead to level 71, void basement. Unintentionally tripping over debris has a chance to no-clip wanderers to the blue channel. Finding and entering a rare ice cream van will no-clip wanderers to level 9, the suburbs. Getting inside a car offers a small chance to no-clip to level 69, the road trip of affliction, in which case the car that the wanderer got inside will be their designated vehicle.